Yo, I'm in the building. It's the chop up. How? FattMann, I'm in the building today with Miss Treetz.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, man, I'm happy to have you, man.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
I'm telling you, the whole way here, I was just excited that I was just gonna go get one of my whole intros. I'm really excited.
Okay. What, you just getting into town?
No, you.
Oh, okay.
What up?
I see.
I was in
Man, it's a pleasure, man. Let me tell you, there ain't a whole lot of people. I think I have one other guest that do what you do since I've been doing it. Yeah, I think so. Like one other guest.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few of us out there.
Yeah.
There's definitely a calling for it. Just
right.
There's options.
Tapping in, right?
Yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about that. Where you from?
I'm right here from Miami, from the Southwest.
Southwest?
Down south, yeah.
Okay.
So I stay down south now. Always been down south. Right here in the 305, born and raised, and I got into my edibles about 2 years ago. Looking for a way to sleep and do normal activities, and deal with my anxiety.
Right.
So I was seeing like a lot of doctors.
Right.
And they was putting me on a whole bunch of different other things, and then one of my homies was like, "Why don't you just smoke?"
Right.
And I'm like, "It's not for me."
You never had smoke before?
No, nothing.
Okay.
No smokes, no edibles, no anything. So I was like, no, it's not for me, until I found gummies.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I'll mess with gummies because the smoking is not for everybody.
That's like introductory, right? That's like the beginning stage of the gummies?
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly. Some people go backwards and then they think that they lifetime smokers and then they mess with the edibles and they do another.
Different game.
Very different.
I bet you, man. I bet you. So, you spoke about anxiety, so you got that in your background a little bit of like mental?
Well, actually, I was actually going through a separation at the time.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's separation, it's like COVID, it's like a whole bunch of things, and the world's going crazy, and you're just trying to figure out a way to get through it.
Cold, right?
You know, and like not lose your shit.
I get it.
So, and I mean, I think maybe the basis that everyone can agree with of not losing your shit is just sleeping. Like, I wasn't trying to save the world. I wasn't out here trying to get, like, you know, a gold medal. I just wanted to sleep. I just wanted to sleep through the night. So I found the gummies, and they did the job.
Who introduced you to them, the gummies?
Actually, I was at a friend's house, and they pulled it out their fridge and was like, oh, look, you don't like smoking. You should try this. And I was like, all right, I'll fuck with it, because at that time, I was willing to do anything.
Right.
And I promise you, I went from, like, 5 different prescription medications to 1. And that's it. I just do that, and I smoke now.
Oh, behind the boyfriend guy? No.
Not boyfriend. I was married for 10 years.
Oh, 10 years. Okay, I mean, what the fuck did this guy do?
No. I was married. That was like a whole. That's the thing too. You know, you adjust. Right. You know, I was at a point in my life where I thought like you had all your ducks in a row. I was signed, sealed, delivered. I have kids. I have my husband. Just you coast and. Right.
How many kids you got?
2.
2 kids, boy, girl?
1 of each.
1 of each?
Yes.
What, they're 10, 12 years old?
9 and 11.
Beautiful thing, man.
Yes.
Beautiful thing. They special, right? They
getting real special right now.
I get it, though.
They're getting real special right now.
They're at that age, though, you know? They're at that age, man.
Yes.
Wow, so that's pretty much was your introductory into getting into the edibles?
Yes. So I started with the edibles, and I was like, okay, perfect.
Okay.
I'm locked. So I found my plug.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm loyal.
I see.
Spending money.
Important.
I'm relying on you.
Important.
And then what happens when you don't come through? I'm not just...
On to the next man.
No, I'm not... No, I didn't have anybody else.
I see.
For gummies, for edibles, like that, it's not like... You could get a weed man anywhere.
I get it.
I couldn't find gummies. I couldn't find what I needed. So I was like, wait, hold on. I'm not like somebody that's just trying to get high on a Friday night, and not that I got people like that too, and I'm with it.
Right.
But at that point, that's not what it was for me. It was like, you affecting my whole daily.
I see. When
you're just not being my plug right now.
Right.
It's not like that.
Right.
It was a dependency of sorts for me to get through. So I was like, wait, hold on. I see what you're doing.
Right.
I think I could do it a little bit better. Maybe. So I just stepped back, I fall back, I did what I needed to do, I did my research, I did what I needed to do, and I'm very proud of how far I've come. I'm very proud of how my name stands, and I mean,
It's 10 years. You 10 years in, give or take?
no.
Less?
I'm less than 2.
Get out of here.
I'm telling you, my separation was 2 years ago. And that's when I started in as a consumer.
Mm-hmm.
Give or take about 6 months getting played around, and I don't got time for that.
I get it.
So then I mean, anybody that knows me, I know you just met me, but
Right.
I don't do anything in half-ass.
I got you.
So I just
dive in.
I just dove head first.
You ain't wrong. Always invest.
Made it happen, and I did it to such an extent. I resigned at my corporate America job of 19 years.
Oh wow.
To pursue my Treetz full time, because I promise you, when you find something that you love, and that I promise you that the universe just aligned for me. Everything happened the way it was supposed to.
My listeners need to hear this though.
I'm
man.
in a really great place, and you gotta realize that sometimes all that had to happen.
Right. Part of the process.
For you to keep
Part of the process. Man, Treetz, this is amazing stuff you're giving us right now, because people need to know that.
I appreciate that.
You get stuck in these jobs, man, giving these people all our time, man, and they don't appreciate you and shit.
That's the thing. That was for me the thing. It wasn't about, oh, I want to go to work.
Right.
I work.
Right.
Trust me, I work. Now I just don't clock in, I clock out. I'm on clock all the time. Some of the time I'm on the clock, right?
Whole job, goddamn.
So it's a different thing, and my issue was like, yo, I'm giving you my 40 hours, but I'm not just giving them to you. You pay me a little time, whatever, but you're dictating what I do with it.
No doubt.
I'm putting my 40 hours for your dream. I'm putting my 40 hours and I mean, it's cool.
Right.
But I mean, it's cooler when I put those 40 hours for me.
Right, no doubt.
And when I get to choose what to do with it.
Right.
So
it's fairly lucrative.
You know, I'm incredibly grateful, incredibly blessed. I'm certainly still on the come up, but enough where I'm able to make it happen, and I'm always looking, you know, how to take it to the next level. And
Need some help?
I'm a woman on a mission, so you just watch out for my name. It's gonna be a common household name.
Listen, man, sky's the limit, man. You better tap into something that you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing.
And once I stick my teeth into something, you know, there's no stopping me.
So, I'm with you.
I encourage everyone to find what it is that makes them feel like that.
Right.
Whatever it is.
Right.
Mine just happens to be making other people happy.
2 years, yeah, and that's especially in this time frame right now. You know, you're tapping into it at a great time too, because it's changing.
So talk to me about now having to work at home, being more with your kids, homeschooling. You can't just be smoking in your living room.
No.
Pop a couple gummies. You'll be like, okay, how you want me to do that homework? Exactly. What do we need to do?
Exactly.
And then you're like, all right, whatever, I'll deal with it. And before that, it was like,
racing.
You know?
I get it. I recently, my wife got introduced to the stuff. I know you into the pens as well, the oils and the pens and stuff. You into all that stuff?
Yes. I have my own line of oils here. I have CBD and THC infused, both topical and oral options.
Topical. What's topical?
Topical is meaning that you can use them on the skin or just topically at a place, so you can use
like
it.
A muscle rub.
Right, so you can use it on a place on your skin, anywhere on your body, and then orally is for oral consumption.
Right.
So they're universal.
It's faster orally, right? Faster you get the blood.
Yeah, for the topically, I would recommend it to be like a daily habit, or maybe even a couple times a day, like every morning when you wake up, put it on. Every morning when you go to, or like every night, make it part of your ritual, because consistency is key.
Oh man, I just told these boys about that a minute ago. Consistency.
I mean with anything, but especially with things that are trying to work with your body, you're gonna have to give it an opportunity
to work.
So yeah, I mean with the CBD and then the THC are two very different animals altogether anyway. The THC, you're gonna have psychoactive effects. You're gonna feel high, you're gonna have the sensation of the body. CBD, you don't get any of that. You just have the healing properties. So that's, I think, maybe an opportunity for clarification.
You dabble in both?
People. I do strictly THC options, I do strictly CBD options, and then I do like 50-50. So you're trying to feel the lifted and you're trying to have the healing benefits. So
right.
I'm really just trying to meet the need that's out there. Mm-hmm. So your need might not be the same as his, and his might not be the same as his, and I'm not like a Old Navy. Right. Tell me what you need. Let's make it happen.
Hey, I see lately though, like I've been looking at a lot of the statistics and things of that nature, the charts and stuff. They were saying as if like next to, not even next, actually done kind of propel past medicine. Yeah, the trajectory on it is higher than modern medicine now. It's kind of like it's better, more effective, and less, oh shit, the word I'm looking for, less.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying, but I don't think, I mean, that's what we're receiving, that's the information we're receiving now. It's more effective, it's less this, but I think it's always been. What we're doing is we're removing the stigma a little.
Okay.
The bad, the taboo about it.
Right.
So I think a lot of people are prejudiced, just as it like, for example, I have a great example. Just the day before yesterday, I have one of my customers, her mom is having a shoulder surgery.
Rotator.
And yeah, and so then she's like, Mom, you know, my girl, she has this thing, it was CBD, put it on, I promise it's gonna help, etc. She's like, no, that CBD thing is for those weed people.
Yeah.
You know, we're like,
they got a stigma on it.
What?
Yeah, mad.
So I mean, luckily she listened to her daughter. She's taking it now. So I'm waiting to hear back. And I love that more than anything.
Right.
I love finding that someone's perspective changed. And I'm not saying that you need to rock with me. I'm not saying you need to go outside and smoke a blunt with me.
Right.
I'm just saying,
just be open minded.
Yeah. Don't knock it. You know, just because it doesn't suit you.
So you create this stuff?
Everything I make from scratch.
But it has a base. It starts at a base, right? You need the oil or whatever it is.
Correct. So all my edibles are infused with distillate, so it's a concentrate. Okay. None of my edibles are made using like bud and butter or anything like that. I'm not knocking the next person or anything like that, but mine particularly are not.
Okay.
I use distillate, and everything is made from scratch in my home, even the icing.
Okay.
Unless you see something like at a prepackaged thing, which I try not to, you know, really mess with too much, but people be calling the names, you know, you do what you gotta do. But if it comes with a Treetz label, it was made 100% with love and 100% in my kitchen.
Hey man, beautiful thing, Treetz. Treetz, now this is the $1 million question I got.
Tell me. Lay it on.
Everybody probably got this question, right?
Tell me.
Because I bought some of these oils, right, for my wife, because she deal with mental health a little bit. And I saw recently on the package, I don't know what brand it was, but I see recently on the package it said 97%. How do you gauge what goes into the product?
Okay, so everything is really crazy simple math. I mean, when you break it down, it's all about dosing. Okay. So my dosages are per bottle. I want to talk to you also about you mentioned your wife. You mentioned your wife. Yeah. I want to throw in there, okay, that like I told you, my oils don't need to be consumed orally. So one of my best sellers is my THC oil. Okay. And it's predominantly used as a lubricant for adult activities. Really? You don't have to put it in your mouth. Your wife, I mean, you should. But I mean, that's a different story. That's a different story. But I'm sorry?
Do I put it on and inject it in there?
You can put it on you can put it on her, you could play with, anything that you would do with a regular lubricant, you can do with this one. Okay. And it's a whole different high. It's a body high. Your wife's exposed membranes will absorb it. It's completely different.
How you tap into that though? Because I heard people eating it, I heard people rubbing it on their skin, I heard people smoking it.
What you talking about? This is all of the above. Put it in your mouth, touch it, put it in your skin. I'm not doing anything you didn't just say except for smoking it.
So both of us could benefit from this at the same time. What you telling me right now?
Yes, sir.
No, I never thought about it like that, but I guess it's still an entryway. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, those are exposed membranes, so they're not like your skin. Like here, you give it something, I mean, it's not like that. Okay. You know, that's like when you take drops and you put them on your tongue, you let it sit on that like little. Those are, I'm sorry, something similar.
What made you go that direction though, to tap into that?
Well, I tried to think about the two favorite things I like the most.
I see.
And unified.
Yeah, talking shit though, man.
No, I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding.
Is this something new, like the car that way of receiving the product?
I've heard of it before, but it wasn't common, and I didn't know where to get it, and I couldn't find anyone locally. I mean, locally you can get it. But you can get it where you want. Yeah. But I was like, I don't know about that. Let me find out about that.
Be unique in your own way.
was like, definitely piqued my interest.
No doubt.
As a product that, you know, maybe even I could benefit from,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I want to also mention that in that one, us females, I mean, you don't either, but it'll be less for you. But us females, we don't even need you to use this, ladies. Okay, take out this little dropper. Okay, so use it as your own discretion.
Yeah, hey, it's something new to me, man. I'm like, we willing to purchase a bottle, man, because I never even heard of it until today.
I got you. I'm gonna include it as part of your.
I appreciate it. So, how would they actually use that? What do you do?
Okay, so I mean, the same way you would use any adult lubricant.
Same way.
Same way.
And what's the as far as the reaction time? How?
You want me to get done?
No. No. Wait. Turn the cameras off first.
You need visuals. What you asking me? How? What you mean? How?
Oh, really?
I think your wife gonna cover this one.
How? You won't be down that road.
Cover how?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Damn.
Yeah. No. Whatever you think you can do, do it.
Straight up. Straight up.
Doesn't matter where it gets.
Yeah, I get it. I never even heard of that till today. This is something new to me. And I was going to ask you about those little bottles when I got you on the show.
Yeah, so this one is my THC one. I also have the CBD one, which is more for the local joint pains.
Okay.
The oral consumption is more like a daily ritual, like I said, you know, routine for anxiety and stress, and that's really beneficial over time. It's not something like this one, you take a dropper and in a few you're gonna be lifted, okay? The CBD, that's not something that you're gonna feel that alters you immediately. It's gonna benefit you over time. It's something that your body needs to you know, adjust to, and it becomes a part.
Can I ask you a question? I ain't gonna cut y'all. You think this gonna make the original way of consuming cannabis, you think it's gonna make it obsolete?
Absolutely not. I would much rather smoke a blunt.
You're a real smoker?
Right now? Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because the thing about it is that this is cool. Well, I mean, no, this is always cool. Right. Sometimes I just wake up in the morning, I'm like, I'm about to have my day, right? So I, you know, whatever, and then I'm just going about my day. 2 hours later, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I get it. I
forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I mean, just keep it going.
That's
right?
good. Those are good vibes. I don't give nobody tell me.
I try to like, you know, set it and forget it so that it's a surprise.
Right.
But like I said, that's something you have to wait for. So it's never gonna be obsolete, because when you grab a blunt right now, you take it to the face, you're high right now.
Right.
This is, you know, it meets different markets. It's for different things. I used it a lot during the pandemic before my kids even knew that I smoked. You know, before I even did smoke.
Right.
You know, it was like my kids were. Yeah, you know.
I get it.
There's options. There's times. There's times where I prefer edibles, because they are two very different highs. When you smoke high, it's a different. So one cannot knock out the other.
Gotcha. You feel like this more intense than a regular smoking blunt?
Oh, yes.
I agree. I would agree.
You gotta be built for this.
No doubt about it. And I think probably 10 to 1. The normal. Well, they got so many strands of marijuana now. It's kind of crazy.
But I will say, a good experience that I find very positive is that one of my best friends. Again, I haven't been a smoker for a long time. Not into the whole realm of cannabis, crazy extensive either. I'm not gonna sell you a dream, right? But as I've explored and as I've now become such a big advocate, I try to explore things with my friends and explore them, you know, just in the natural process of my trial and error, right? So smoking, I tried to get like one of my friends, you know, and like I wasn't even like giving her the blunt, like, you know, the past kind of baby step. Every time, you know, sick, didn't feel well, and she's like, just, it's not for me. And I'm like, yeah, girl, it's not for you.
Right.
We gonna let that one go, okay?
Right.
Because we tried baby steps and then we tried, like, nah, it's not for you. But then my oil,
very easy ride to take.
Changes her life. You know, it's part of her Saturday nights now. You know, her and the hubby have date. You know, it's like a thing, and she gets to have the experience that we all get, but she can't smoke a blunt.
Well, she's still gonna experience it though. But
that's what I'm saying. She can still get, she's still has the same benefits, but she can't smoke a blunt, but she's not left out.
You know, then when you spoke about her having a husband with her, right? My fond memory, I had bought an old car, right? I had fixed this old car and everything. And one night, my wife first time when they would take a ride in this car, man, and she had them had some edibles. It was something she ate that night. And I remember I was getting on I-95 right here on Oakland. And man, when I looked over at her, man, I still think about that night. And I hate I sold that car too, by the way. But when I looked over at her, man, she was on her shit, man, and she was playing with her phone. And when I looked over at her, she kind of looked over at me. She didn't know what I was thinking at the moment, but I kind of smirked at her like, and she looked at me like a little smirk. And she got back in her phone, and I got on the throttle, and I just started hauling the ass up 95. It was just a cool vibe, man. That shit just keep coming back to me all the time.
All made possible by
cannabis. It did it, man. It was just something about it. Then when I got to the Fridays, I said, man, you understand? I saw I love you in a different way at that moment. It was just something about that vibe at that moment, you know? But anyway.
You love people different.
Yeah, it's something about it. Something about it. You know what I mean?
Just have you let shit go.
So, Treetz, I'm going to get ahead of myself. How many products do you offer? What do you got?
Woo. I'm certainly over 10 at the moment. I go changing them by demand and kind of by season as well.
Could you name them?
Yeah. I make flan, I make brownies, I make cookies, I make lube, I make the topical oil, I make cinnamon rolls.
To order?
Yes, like my cookies, my brownies, and that type of thing, I'll keep them for a shelf life of like 4 or 5 days. I don't sell anything past that just because I don't want to sell you anything that I don't want to buy.
I got you.
You feel me?
I got you.
And trust me, there's no room for whatever's left.
Right,
Something's gonna happen with it.
No doubt about it.
Oh damn, we gotta make a new batch.
Exactly.
We're gonna have to kill this one.
Exactly.
No, but yeah, so cinnamon rolls, flan, brownies, cookies. I've made Oreo cupcakes. I made birthday cakes. I've made guava cake, which is the first time I ever did that one.
Special water?
Yeah, for a birthday. I also have a birthday coming up now. So I just really wanna.
Happy birthday. Oh no, you're not talking about you.
Sorry about that. A whole cake for the birthday. So I actually had one person make the cake for the birthday and not tell anyone.
I see.
At the birthday party.
Okay.
That was the birthday cake.
They're gonna leave happy.
I said, okay.
They're gonna leave happy. Fuck it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then and then I have another one coming up, and I like to do the personal ones too because then I go ham with it. I really don't play no games.
Yeah.
My last cake I did, I was like 2,000 milligrams.
Wow. Yeah. That's considered a lot. Yeah. You got a good response from it?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm sure.
So he was eating cake all weekend, the sky high all weekend.
So 200 milligrams, what would that be?
2,000.
2,000 milligrams.
That was 2,000.
Oh my God.
2,000.
There's a lot of happy people that night, I'm sure of it, man.
So let me share with you.
Yeah.
Here, just so that you know what you're doing when you get into this bag, right?
Okay.
So I already told you I got you some lighters, right?
Okay.
Check me out.
Go.
Then here's my standard pack. It's a pack of 10.
Pretty.
Maybe you have a couple more than 10 in here, but normally it's a pack of 10, and it's 300 milligrams in the pack. It's 10 pieces, and they're 30 milligrams each, and it's 25 bucks.
This is help.
These are gummies.
Okay.
Gummy bears.
I saw those on your page.
Yeah. And then I have individual dosing.
And you make those? I'm sorry to cut y'all. I see those don't look like the traditional gummies.
Everything from scratch.
Okay.
Then I have custom dosage. So this pack, all of them, and 10. We have more than 10 here, but 10 of them would be 300.
Okay.
This pack is only 5, but it's 500. So each of these are 100 milligrams each, and these are for my heavy hitters that don't want to take 3 to get on the regular person's level.
Okay.
Then we take it a step further, and then we have my big boys, which I do all custom. I've done everything.
That's pretty, man.
I've done even low dosage, so we're talking high. But I've had people hit me back like, "Yo, I love your edibles, but they're too much, too strong."
Right.
Talk to me. That's cool. You need a higher dosage. Talk to me. You need a lower dosage. Talk to me. That's what I'm here for.
Right.
So then I have people where like they need like 10, 15, and then I have somebody who minimum will take 1,000. So then I have like these in 1,000. So can you imagine trying to eat 10 packs of these to try to get on the normal person's level?
Exactly.
So it's really just about tailoring it to.
How long does a boss like this stay on you? Could it typically ride you? Let's say on the high level.
You know, that's so hard to gauge because each person's tolerance is different. Your digestive process is different. The time it takes it differs between everyone. I've had people go 4 or 5 hours. I've had people wake
Yeah. I heard those stories.
Yeah, so they're like, I have a friend of mine woke up and said, I walked into the jewelry store today, couldn't remember one password to any of the safes. None of the safes was getting open that morning. I had to like go next door, get some cafecito, something like that, bring it down.
Wow.
But I mean, that's just like you want to play a big boy and eat the whole thing. I mean, not to each their own. I encourage everybody.
Yeah. Hey man,
whatever you know.
It's something new, and I feel real good about this for you. Tapping in.
I'm really excited for your wife to try these.
Man, hey, I'm gonna go in when I show it to you. What the fuck is this now? You always bringing some shit through this damn door. You know what I mean? But she enjoys it, so I'm happy to, I'm happy to.
You pick a color.
Are both on the same properties?
Yes.
Let's go with the red, the orange one.
Okay. And then just whenever you use it, make sure you shake it so it's like.
Okay, and I can go under the tongue with that.
You can go anywhere with it.
Okay.
Anywhere.
Don't tell me that I be trying shit. Don't do me like that. I'm gonna make some new experiences.
FattMann's wife.
Hey, better watch out, baby. Treetz just blessed me. Better watch out, yeah.
You have kids?
Yeah, I got 2.
You going to grandma's house sometime soon?
Yeah, we can make it happen. We can make it happen, you know what I mean? I got this thing I like to tie a bandana on, man, and get naked, man. It's just one of the things we do when ain't nobody home, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just stay ready, you know?
Go ahead and add a little twist to the mix. I promise you it won't be the same.
Shake the bottle like, baby, you can have me tonight. But anyway, I know you got a flight to catch, right?
Yes, I'm flying out right now.
I ain't gonna hold you, Treetz, man. I appreciate you again. Shout out to Chuck, man, for putting us together. And this is a special moment, man.
Super shout out to Boss Man Chuck.
Yeah, man, that's my guy.
Boss Up Chuck, that's my dude.
No doubt about it.
I appreciate it.
Man, Chuck, appreciate you. Hey, man, this is another. How they find you?
Oh, you can check me out on IG. However, my page is private and I only accept by referral. So if you slide in my DM and the chop up, hit me with the chop up.
Oh, that's the chop up hour.
Yes, the chop up hour.
Yes.
I was gonna say so
I didn't have to type.
I was gonna say so I didn't have to type the whole thing, but you need to add the hour. If you don't add the hour, I'm not accepting you. Okay? I was gonna say just put the chop up, but no, the chop up hour. If you don't add the hour, you're not getting accepted, and I'll go ahead and accept you.
She right about that, because you hit the chop up, you're gonna see a little hillbilly dude with a salt. You don't want that. You want to chop up. How? With FattMann. I got Treetz in the building. We out this motherfucker. We gonna thank her for coming to fuck with us. Yo!